you, and what are you playing? Well, as a phased sunflower being of indeterminate age, who I am is kind of a loaded question, but who I'm playing is Blackstone, an automaton of currently unknown origin who has yet to understand their past, but needs to in order to save the present and hopefully the future.
It's almost like when you smell something baking in the kitchen. It's the identity of this cheesecake again. Okay.
Okay, so
it's just kind of slowly wafting up, and you
Basically-
see it has like a hole in it. The soul of the cheesecake has been hurt, essentially. That's what it is. Like,
Okay,
you just
so-
hurt the soul of the cheesecake.
Like, I feel like what we have coming out of here is like the literal. What does Ampistrano mean to you? So, Ampistrano for me is a place for exploring and being curious about all of the things. It's an adventure and friendship and loss and the feelings that come with that, all rolled into a weekly actual play format where you get to find out, along with us, okay, but what happens if we do just a little bit more than the DM expects? Honestly, it's good work, and it's fun.
All right, let's get baking.
Oh, wait, we've already procured all the materials. I thought we need bacon?
Actually, that was kind of a joke, but now to think about it, a cheesecake with bacon, that would be interesting, though.
I like the idea of there being an experiment. But perhaps another time.
Yeah, perhaps another time.
What should people join us for beyond the veil of Ampistrano? I mean, look at the material.
Paper from notes real quick. It's still legible. It's just on the smaller size than what you all have been used to. Blackstone, you're kind of used to this kind of thing.
Okay.
So we can read it.
You can read it, yes.
Cal, what does it say?
No, I can't. Stop rubbing. Just kidding.
Come on.
Okay, this letter right here is A.
I
don't think we have time for this.
We have the flashcards in the cart while we're driving.
Cal goes ahead and reads it. What's on the scroll?
It's a single message that's still flaring up with magic. That just says, get to the root of it. And after a couple of moments, the magic scrawling disappears. It's just a blank sheet of paper.
Oh, it's just a message. He's just said get to the root of it.
What tree?
I suppose so. Do you expect it to be something about the trees that were a part of the festival ceremony?
Gremlynnart's shop was in a tree.
But if we're wrong, and we think it's in the roots of her shop's tree, we're leaving Sam with. We're leaving Sam there every moment.
Cal.
Well, we have to stop by Greenwich's to drop off the carriage anyway. We could.
Can I make an insight check to put together like to see if I can narrow down the amount of meanings there are to this message?
Yes. Knowing Deidre, yes. Because I was either going to make you roll or Cal roll.
Okay, knowing Deidre. Okay, that's fair. Yep, that insight is not doing. My passive is higher than what I just rolled. I'll say that.
Got it. You're not sure what Deidre could be meaning. Cal, I will allow you to roll a history check.
Sure.
But the DC is going to be higher now because of
the
check that came before.
Got it. Okay. History check.
Come on, that's 20.
Be good to me. Be good to me.
You do have an inspiration you have not used.
And that's what I'm going to use. That's a D8 for the inspirations?
It's a D12.
D12. Much better. We like that. That's gonna be 18.
Okay. Takes you a few moments. It's been a couple of days and there's been a lot happening. But a memory surfaces of Sam collecting you from the courtyard at Lyros, taking you up to Pithyweather's office for the first time, and Pithyweather speaking to a series of plants that were on the window.
Pithyweather's a gardener. Pithyweather, she keeps these plants in her office. I thought it was just a hobby, but the more we see with these trees that we found, these trees that we delivered to the festival, then knowing that she's at the center of all this, I think she's been cultivating something to extend her reach in Illipan. And I don't know if it's just that I want to get Sam to safety first, but I really do think that she's the root of it all. She's the one. She is the one twisting the vines, if you would. And I think the answer is going to be in her office, in her keep.
Can I just say, out of character, god damn, that's some good storytelling. Because I absolutely do not remember that fucking talking to plants shit at all.
Totally overlooked it. Yeah.
Oh, I've been sitting on that for a long time.
Okay, with that. You have a growing world and digging into the forces that made it that way through the eyes of people who are in various stages of life, from being young to impossibly old, and who have seen it all or have only just seen a bit, and crossing multiple planes of existence and trying to connect to the world through all these unique and interesting ways, and all the people who are in it. Iconic NPCs, strategic battles, really chaotic decision making. Behind them. I'm going to sit on like the steps of the front porch and just be like,
Yeah, how many of us are going to try to listen in on this conversation?
Everybody.
Everybody is, yeah.
I will.
I would like to stealth around the door frame so I can just stand there and listen.
Got my ear pressed against the window.
This is my shock face.
Anyone that's listening, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
I turn into a caterpillar and try to put
Passes the
myself.
trace back up.
Please put pass without trace back up.
All right, I'll pull pass without trace.
oh my god, we're actually doing this.
That is
Okay.
fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
All right.
That's a 22 now with pass without trace.
Pass without a trace, it's a 32. Tell me
Oh, I'm sorry.
everything.
Right.
23.
Okay.
Got my +1.
Me and Deodora besties.
Okay. All right, Weldor, you and her, you can see the
And of course, science. What is your favorite moment from this last year? Well, my favorite moment? Do you mean the one where we met Sam for the first time? Do you mean when we asked Cal if they were dating? Do you mean every time that Drix was open before Cal returned back to Astera? Do you mean the metal dragon at the library, where that adventure was kind of low-key? We didn't have to do that. Do you mean the familiar fashion runway show, where Corbin tapped into their inner diva and continues to plague me until this day? Do you mean the tournament and the bar fights, where we got to partner up and do cool things? Do you mean all of the times where people take their unique abilities and understanding of the party as they are developing their relationships together and using that to do unique and interesting things in the world? I mean, my goodness. pick one of those. I can't. But also, if you're watching this video, it probably means we're at the anniversary mark of Ampistrano. We have been getting together on Saturdays. We've been giving you interviews. We've been giving you secret lore. We've been offering you things via Patreon where you can get specialized adventures for our familiars and for the lore keepers of old, in addition to a whole bunch of other stuff that, while I'm not under NDA, we just don't do spoilers here, so I can't tell you. But I'm just saying, if you're into it, if you love good stories, if you like people who take the time to think about what things mean and obsess over the stories that they're trying to tell you, once again, the material, get into it.